Hi guys, how is everybody? I'm sorry I'm a little late. It took a lot for me to want to come on. I'm tired. It's cold. I didn't want to, but gotta do what we gotta do. Hello. So I'll give people a chance to come on. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. I'm going to try not to be on here too late because I do have to be up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Nice to have all the new people. Hello, guys. Hello. I see some new people here. That's awesome. I don't even know if any of my mods are going to be here. So, hi, guys. A lot of new people in here. Good to see you guys. I'll explain in just a minute how they're going to work. Yeah, I think sometimes, the channel can be a little dark. Cases can be a little dark. It's good to have a laugh. Raises our vibration, right? It's snowing. And I'm hoping it doesn't really stick that much. So, I was kind of giving just people a chance to get here because I kind of posted it late. I don't like to repeat myself. So, well, people, okay, so this is how we're going to work it. Hopefully my brain will work because I feel, yeah, man, no tornadoes for me, man. It dropped. It was 70 like yesterday and it's like 30 today. It's bipolar weather. But it's snowing and I'm just hoping I can get out in the morning. It's like wet snow, so I think it'll be okay. But so is you on a list, send your donation. Hold on a second, sorry. That dog. That dog can't even hear. I don't even understand him. Anyways, I get a little spacey sometimes, and that's just because spirit's around me. So I do apologize when I get a little spacey. I also got ADHD, so I kind of like jump around, and I apologize for that. So basically, what I was saying was the way that we do this is you say you want a reading, we'll put you on the list. Let me put my banner here. Send a donation to one of those. It's $25. Okay, so for a regular reading, it's $25 and up donation. For like a question, like one question, it is $10 donation. And So basically, I will put a link at the bottom and you have to click the link and come on StreamYards. You do not have to show your face. You can just do your voice, but it helps especially when, when people rewatch this or whatever, they're not having to read the chat. So, and sometimes like if Tammy gets her computer back, she'll clip the readings. They're really good for me and make them their own video, and you can download them and everything. Tonight, like I said, I needed to do this instead of Ethan's because my cat's acting really weird. She's just sleeping all the time and I need to get her in. And I was all good until, I let my just bad timing, let's just say it like that. So that's why I'm doing this tonight. I'm pushing myself a little bit. So if you don't have any of those apps, I do have Zelle as well. If you have Zelle, which is like from the bank, or PayPal, those apps are real easy to get to and they're really easy to set up. So yeah, no, thank you. That's a little cold for me. So, no, because the super chats I don't get for a month. I don't get it till the 20th of the month. So, I prefer if you send the donation instead of the super chats due tonight. But if you have Zelle or like I have Chime too, but those are the only other things I have other than Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Messenger Pay, things like that. So, Allison's first because I owe her from last time. And so it depends on what kind of reading you guys want. So if you want a mediumship, like I said, it'll be 25 and up. If you want to just ask about your life, is intuitive guidance. So that is, again, you can do $10 a question, or you can do you can get like 3 questions for $25 for intuitive guidance. Intuitive guidance is kind of like a psychic reading, but I call it intuitive guidance because I get the information from your guides. So I might not be able to get to every single reading tonight because I don't know if you guys know this is super, super draining. If for some reason I put you on the list and you make your donation and I do not get to your reading tonight, you have to leave because my readings go long, okay? So I try to cut them off, but I don't do that great job of cutting spirit off very much. So sometimes, like, if you have to leave, if you're not going to be here, if for some reason I get like super drained and I just can't do it, I don't feel like I can give you a good reading, please, please, please message me on either Facebook or Instagram or through the psychicsleuth@gmail.com and I will give you your reading. I won't ask for any more money. I'll just do it for the donation price and we'll just slip you in somewhere to give you your quick reading, okay? So, because I don't, I never know how I'm going to feel and all of that. When it comes to guides, that's kind of a personal journey. I don't get names and things like that unless they show me who they are. That's basically it. Animal guides, yes. But I'm always told that that's kind of a personal journey. So let's see. Kitty is okay. We go into app and make a donation. How does order go? Just the plan. Okay, so like I said, if you send your donation, I'll put you on the list. I'm gonna try to keep track the best that I can. I think someone just sent a donation. Chick nail designs. So let me make sure I got yours. My pen. Chris, is your name Kristen? Chick nail designs. I want to make sure I'm matching the right people. So that's basically it. Like I said, everything is on the screen, the way to send the donation. Also, if you check my See More in the description box, it'll tell you all the ways to send it. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Number 2. of Vim. And someone else who's House of Vim. That one popped up on my... So, like I said, if for some reason I don't get to you tonight, please, please, please reach out to me, because you know I don't know who you are and you know I can't go find you. You can find all the ways to reach out to me. On my description box and every single video that I do. Okay. So if you don't get a hold of me, like for some reason I get super drained, I can't do it, or you guys don't stick around, or my dogs start acting up, or something like that, and I don't get to it, please, 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 please reach out to me. We'll either take care of it privately, or you'll be first in line the next live that I do. Okay. So that's how I do it for the ones I don't get to. I'm good for it. Everybody knows I will not screw you over. That is not, I have integrity. I will not do that to you. But it is your responsibility to get in touch with me, because I cannot get in touch with you, obviously. Okay? We all understand. So I got yours. So right now I have 3 people on the list. That's how long the list is. And again, my readings are kind of long. I do try to give a good message, but at the same time, it's like, so like I said, these live things, they kind of go a while. So for some reason you got to leave or something happens, I fall out because this is like super draining work. So if I fall out, just make sure you get a hold of me. Okay. So we got Nikki Hansen. Make sure when you make your donation, you tell me who you are in the chat so that I can put your chat name next to it. When I'm ready, I will call for your name. So right now we've got 4 people. Depending on what they're wanting, mediumship's a lot more draining than intuitive guidance. So for intuitive guidance, it works off. Okay, so I got Nikki H. Okay, yep. Okay, so you're number 4. So for intuitive guidance, I work off of questions. And for mediumship, I work off of a picture. My Cash App should show up. It is under... Hold on. Psychic Sleuth. I think you can put in Psychic Sleuth, or you can put in Psychic. Okay, it'll come up under my name right there on the screen. Mom 23 kitties. So it'll say, see the $, and then it says RachelleLapham. Do it that way. But it says Psychic Sleuth above it. So I think you can find me either or. Thank you, Tammy. So the donations amount is $10 for each question, or $25 for a full reading. You get about 3 questions for $25, or a mediumship. Now for mediumship, I do work off of pictures, so you'll have to email me a picture if you do want me to do that, or if you have me on Facebook or whatever, you can send it that way. That is my best way to get in touch with. Okay. So who's Jenna Evans? Because I have a $20 donation from Jenna Evans. I want to make sure. I put you on the list. Okay. Questions are a lot easier for me than mediumship. Okay. I just want to make sure. So you'll get 2 questions for $20. So let me just explain how I work real quick, and then we'll get started on this, I hope. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, if you guys make a donation and I don't get to you, Please, 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 please find me. Okay? Please reach out to me. We will schedule something private, or you will be first the next time we do a live. Okay? Because again, this work is very, very draining. So when it comes to intuitive guidance, as you guys know, it's kind of similar to the mediumship. Things can be past, present, or future, symbolic, or have multiple meanings. And that comes like, sometimes numbers, things like that, multiple meanings. Okay. Spirit sometimes uses my reference experiences or how I like relate to something to try to explain what they're trying to say to me. And it's all in how I perceive the information. When it comes to intuitive guidance or psychic information, nothing is set in stone. So those are all about possibilities. Meaning, usually, if I do tell you something, usually my predictions do happen. They do come true. However, it does not. It's about possibilities. So your free will can change that. Okay. So your free will and the other free will of people involved can change that. So nothing's set in stone, right? We have one main highway, many different pathways. So just because I say it doesn't mean it's going to happen, although it usually does. It has to do about free will. All right. Okay, let me see. Okay, so Lori Miller, you have a $10 gift. So you have from Nancy. And Jenna, did you add another 10 to yours? So you could do, okay, so, okay. All right, gotcha. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, my readings can go long. So again, if you guys have to fall out, if I fall out, please get in touch with me. I'm not used to doing this many readings in one sitting. So just understand, super draining. So as I was saying, for intuitive guidance, it's always about possibilities, nothing set in stone. You have your free will to make other decisions and all that. So I will be posting a link and you can come on, ask me the question. I'll channel what we need to channel. You validate as we go. Mediumship, same thing, past, present, future, symbolic, multiple meanings, references, experiences, how I relate to something, all in how we perceive the information. So as I get information and it makes sense to you about your loved one, please validate yes and how that makes sense. That will help the reading flow and let me know I'm with the correct energy. Okay, if for some reason it does not make sense right now, please hold on to it because sometimes things will make sense later. All right. And sometimes, sometimes we don't realize it at the time, right? So just keep that in mind. To hang on to everything that doesn't make sense. And they may also bring in other people on the other side, and they may talk about people that are here as well. So think about that as stuff is coming in. All right. Yeah, it will be very draining. Well, that's what I'm saying. So we'll see how it goes. But like I said, if for some reason I fall out or you guys fall out, just please reach out to me. Thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. All of my ways to reach out to me is in the description box below of every single video that I have. So you should be able to find me, no problem. All you got to do is go to Instagram or Facebook and put in the Psychic Sleuth and I should pop up. Okay. So that is how it works. I will put I'm going to close the list right now because I don't want to be like, okay, let's keep the list open and then I don't get to you guys. The stream, this is Angela, I don't think that you're messaging me on the right Instagram. So when I had my old podcast, they made an Instagram and it was called the Psychic Sleuth podcast. And I think that's where you're messaging me at because I don't have a message from you, or I didn't want, I'll check right now. I don't have any requests or anything. I don't have nothing. So I'm thinking that maybe you're reaching out to the wrong Instagram. Let me show you what it looks like. So This is what it looks like. Yeah, I don't think if it doesn't look like this, then it's the wrong one, but it's the Psychic Sleuth and it's like that. Okay. It's me and the dog. It's my old thing. And then it says I had 342 followers, blah blah. There's videos and stuff, like new videos, like prediction videos and stuff on there. The stuff that I post on YouTube, there's like shorts on there. So that's the correct one. So I don't have a message from you, so I'm guessing you're probably sending it to the wrong one that I can't get to. I don't know the password or anything to that one. You're welcome. So Anna Cat, I'm kind of full on the list. You're welcome to reach out to me for reading or wait till I come live and do this again. I do this every so often. I mean, if you come and do private reading and you don't do the donation, like it's $40 for 20 minutes, which isn't bad. You get a lot in the 20 minutes. So that's my lowest price. And I try to keep it affordable because I know how it is when you need a reading and you don't got a lot of money. So I try to keep it affordable for people. Okay. The dog didn't get the other dog. I was gonna say the dog didn't get killed. Okay. The thing about that though is you watch too many readings, things can get mixed matched because even with a lot of people tapping into the case, it can really kind of mess things up. So keep that in mind. I always tell people you watch too many readings, things can get a little tangled. All right. So we're gonna start with Allison. Yeah, you can reach out via Facebook. Anna Cat. I think she's talking about the other one, Vicky, not the one that was in the house. So again, if you're wanting mediumship, please shoot a picture to my email, thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com of your loved one. They must be by themselves. It must show their face and their eyes. If you have to crop it, that's fine. Most recent works best. I prefer to do my readings via Messenger. And the reason why is because I channel best as I type. I've been doing it the way that I've been typing for the last 10 years. Okay. Things come faster to me. They come easier to me when I type because it's just me and spirit. That's it. So that's why I like to do it that way. Plus, I don't have a way to record it. So you will want a recording of your reading, like your private reading. And as of now, I don't have a way to video record. I don't really have a way to home record or, phone record that I know that's going to work. Like I'd hate to do a whole reading and it not be there. So I get things faster. You get more for your time. You can always do the voice back to me if you don't want to type and you have a record of it. People like to read it back and shit and take screenshots of it, whatever. They like to keep the reading. It's the best way I know to keep your reading. So, I like to do it that way. Just information just seems to flow faster for me and better for me. And it just, you get more, I think, in my opinion. That's why I like to do it that way. So, and you get a record of it. All right. Okay. So Allison, I need you to click the link. Oh, you know what? I need to pin that link, I think. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like I connect better that way because this is a new way of channeling for me and it doesn't seem to come as fast. I mean, if I had like a better way to like record stuff and I knew what I was doing technologically, which probably I will eventually, but I mean, I think for Zoom, in order to record things and keep them, like you have to pay a monthly thing and I'm just not there yet. So, I literally don't see any. Okay, so the link is pinned up at the top. All right. And I'll post it here. So Allison, where are you? You guys be ready for your reading, okay? I mean, not really. A screen recording doesn't last an hour or 30 minutes or nothing like that. So that's the thing about that. And like I said, I don't feel like I get fast information like that. I feel like I'm on here and it feels like it takes longer and you don't get all that you can get like if I'm typing, because it goes faster and I'm a super fast typer. Like you don't have to reply typing, and there's no distractions because I got dogs and animals and I'm always having to yell at them. All right. And when you send your picture, please put who you are so I don't get confused. So we need to go in order. So it's going to be Allison first, Chick Nail is second. So click the link and get on. House of M is third. Nikki Hansen, hope I'm saying that right. Nikki H is fourth. Jen Evans is fifth. And then Nancy Kendrick for Lawyer Miller is sixth. But again, if I fall out or you fall out, please reach out to me. Okay. And okay. All right, Allison. And you don't have to show your face, okay? You can just show your voice. It's up to you what you want to do. Depends on if you want to be on here or not. You don't have to.
Can I take it off in a little bit? Hi. Can I can I just have the webcam on for a little bit?
You're frozen for a second.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, your service. I didn't hear any of that. You're frozen. Dang it. I wonder if it's on your side or my side. Are you there?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. I was like, man, you're frozen in time.
Yeah, no, I turned off the Wi-Fi.
Okay, whatever works best. So we're gonna you get a couple questions. Just go ahead and start with the first one. And we'll see what happens.
My first question is, what do my spirit guides or what does spirit need me to hear or know the most right now?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear any of that question. I heard spirit guides and then that was it.
What do my spirit guides want me to know the most right now? What do they want me to know the most?
Asking what your spirit guides want you to know. Is that right?
Yeah.
Because you're freezing on me.
Let me see. Maybe I take off my camera. Can you hear me better?
Yeah. Maybe it's because your camera's on, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, can you repeat that for me?
Yeah, I just want to know. Okay, no, it's okay. It's not your fault. My first question is, what do my spirit guides want me to know at this moment?
Okay. So, I keep hearing the words uphill battle. Do you feel like you've been facing kind of an uphill battle?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm like how do you say it? Like going down now. Like right. I'm almost over it.
Right, but that's what they're asking, if you felt like you've been facing an uphill battle, because they show me whenever they do this, they kind of show me like this road and it'll go up and down, like if things are kind of been like, kind of up and down like a roller coaster. But then they're talking about this uphill battle that you've been facing lately, and that's why I was asking if it made sense if you've been going on an uphill battle, because they are saying that you're about to go down and kind of straighten out. So they want you to know that things are going to be better soon. That sometimes we have to go through these things, these challenges, for lessons. And sometimes we're thinking like, what the heck kind of lesson did I learn out of that? But it really does make us stronger in the end. And I feel like whatever this uphill battle has been, it has definitely you've had some growth with it. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, I grew up in ways I didn't think I could.
Right. So that's what they're talking about, and I got chills with that about you having immense growth from this challenge that you face and this uphill battle that you faced. But they take me to next year and they tell me that next year is going to be a lot better for you. So I don't know if there's a shift in like your I don't know if hey, I don't know if it's career or school. It's one or they kind of come in together with me, like career and school. Sometimes they're hard to tell the difference, but however
Well,
it fits for you.
it's connected. Last year I was doing all mortuary, and I want to go to school to. I really want to go to school to for embalming and funeral director.
Okay. So that makes sense. So it's kind of connected, like your schooling and that's why it's kind of coming in together. So your schooling and your career, like you're finishing your schooling and that's what you want to make out of your career. So there's a reference to like
No, I wanna go to school for that. I was doing it without any schooling because it's a family practice.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's what but I mean they're bringing it in together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like year because they're talking about a shift in it. So but
Yeah.
there's a big reference to next year where things are going to be a huge shift for you, and it's going to be good. Okay. I get kind of like middle of the year now. Timelines can shift, but they're talking like June, July time. And it's going to be a really good shift for you. And I think that's good for you because, a lot of people, they can't like handle that and they can't do that. So it takes a strong person. And I feel like they're talking about the battles that you faced to get to this point is going to kind of propel you forward and push you forward. Like if you hadn't have gone through what you just went through, you wouldn't be, you know what I mean? You wouldn't be evolving to this part of your life where you can do this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Because
It
last night
almost
I
like
put a status on
right.
Facebook. I literally put this on Facebook last night. I put, "Be the person you wish your younger self wish you had to look up to, because our future depends on it."
Okay, there you go. So I feel like I said, I feel like you've grown a lot this year. That's what they're talking about, and they're proud of your growth because I feel like there's some times where maybe you wanted to give up or you like were just like done with it because they show me a vision of you just like sitting like crying with your like face in your hands, and I think that was like kind of a turning point. You could have chosen to be weak or chosen to be strong, and I feel like you chose to be strong. That's what they show me.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why you're feeling this push to go into this career and schooling is it's part of your path. I always say, like, if we follow our passion or we follow things that we feel like, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to do this, do that, always follow it because there's a reason that you are thinking that way. Okay. But yeah, next year is going to be a lot better for you. I feel like you are over the hump, but it has been an uphill battle, but it's almost like they're like easy riding, this next year. And so there's a lot of praise from the other side for you for not failing, but continuing on, succeeding. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know where the child comes in?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
I have 2 kids.
Okay. Do you have a younger one? I
Yeah, my
think
son
it's a
Jacob.
daughter.
Well, they're both pretty young. They're a year apart. They're 3 and 4.
Okay, is the youngest one a daughter?
No, my daughter's the oldest.
The older, okay. Because I mean they both feel young to me, but I keep wanting to go towards the girl. I don't know what it is about her. I don't know why they're bringing her up. Something about her being special.
She is special. But but I think they're both special.
Yeah,
My son, my daughter's a life path number 7, like me, and I'm very, very spiritual.
I am too.
And my son, I gave birth to him at home, and also we got in a car accident where I died, and I but he was asleep, so he had no reaction to anything, and so he's very like he's very special.
Okay, yeah, they both are, but there's something that makes me want to go towards your daughter, and I'm not really sure. Like they keep showing me her.
Her name is Jamie, and I named her after my uncle Jaime. I saw him die in front of me when I was giving birth to her. My uncle Jaime was holding my hand, so I named her Jamie.
Oh, okay, that's probably it because I kept wanting to like go towards her for some reason. Like she was.
Yeah,
I mean, that
she.
would make sense. So they're showing me that car accident now that we're talking about it. You were like very protected during that. They show
Yeah,
me literally angels got their wings around your car. And I think your uncle was in that car with you. Um you definitely had spirit with you at protecting you. And what they show me as well is I see your son in the seat and I see an angel just
holding him.
like yes, holding him. I don't know how to explain it, but it's more like
Neither.
I've got she like the back is to the like the window like she like the wings are around him. You know what I mean? Like holding him
When
like
I
that.
say I died, my head was banged in the steering wheel, but my spirit was holding him.
So it was you.
Yeah, that's
Okay. All right. So you you're very special. Your whole you and your 2 kids, there's something that's very special about you guys. Um you walk both worlds.
I do.
So you've got like 1 foot here and 1 foot on the other side.
I
Um
do.
and that come and I'm getting those all through your reading. But that comes with when you left your body and came back.
Yes,
But it was almost like you had to leave your body to protect your
protecting
son.
them. Yeah.
But it was weird. They showed me you as an angel. So I don't know
Yeah,
if it was just you or if it was you and an angel. You know what I mean?
I've always questioned myself about this, but I don't know. This is gonna sound crazy. I think I met a prophet last night, a real prophet, and like as a normal person, and but I think they stepped in, but it was an inner understanding and inner knowing, and I don't know what to make of it.
Because they literally show me there's an angel that's wrapped, like, has the car, and then there's an angel that has your son. But I think it's almost like you are both there. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Um,
You know how I told you my car was stolen?
yeah.
Okay, by the kid's father.
Uh huh.
Well, he got arrested stealing another car somewhere by Houston in Wharton County, and when I like mapped it, it came a church came out, Covenant of Saint Carmel, which is a mountain Carmel in Israel, where Elijah, the prophet, uh, where God used him as a servant to bring fire down from heaven, and something just clicked with all that.
Well, see, you're very protected. You have a very strong male figure, and I think it might be the one that you named your daughter after.
Hmm.
Jamie, that's Jamie, right?
Jamie, after my uncle Jaime.
Oh, because he's around you like super strong.
Yeah, I talk to him all the time.
So I don't know if you were like really close when he was here.
Yeah.
But he's more like a father figure to you, is the way he comes
Yeah.
across.
I have his wallet with me.
Okay. So he's very protective over you and the kids.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I think that's why I was going to because you named him after him. I think that was his way of making his presence known to me. Like he kept showing me her face. So he is more like a father to you, right? Like I
Yeah.
see him more like
He
basically
was.
like rape.
Yeah, yeah. He. I don't have any childhood memories, but the ones I do have, it's just with him.
Right. Because he shows me like him kind of stepping in. Um and being more like a father to you than an uncle. He's very fatherly towards you, and he's like your biggest guardian on the other side.
No, I know. I know
Um
that. And that's
and
it's
he
I
says
talked to
he
him.
says that like the career that you're choosing because you walk in both worlds. He says you're going to have tons of experiences, right? You already do, but working in a mortuary, he's warning you that, that your experiences are going to get a little crazy.
Yeah. um he died when he was very, very young. So I was only 5 years old. I think maybe 6 or 7. But I've never a day goes by where I felt like he's gone. I always feel like he's here with me.
Because he's very, very strong around you. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, and
he's just around you all the time.
but why
I keep
doesn't like my grandma, his mother, he
mhm.
doesn't show himself to her because I know he knows that she won't let him go. She'll want to go with him, and so she's been in a depression ever
But
since he died.
the
So Jamie, my daughter, is always
well
with
the
her.
Well, the thing about that is people always think that it's supposed to be this, that we're supposed to see him and all this. People don't understand that we're not always able to see. I'm a medium and I never see spirit with my eyes.
Hmm.
I see them in my head, but not with my eyes. It takes a lot of energy for them to manifest.
Yeah.
So he's coming in different ways, but she's not recognizing it because of her grief and because she doesn't know what to look for.
Okay.
So just because you can't see them doesn't mean that they're not there.
Yeah.
Because
She just
again,
had
it
a.
takes a lot and we have to also be in a place to be able to see them. Like I don't see them like that. You know what I mean? Not everybody can see them that way. Even if they manifest, we're probably not going to see them.
Yeah. She just
So
had a heart attack about a couple weeks ago, her first one, and I
he
just don't
com-
know.
he comes across, well, he's going to be there when it's her time. It's not her time yet. Um but I mean, he's with her all the time.
I tell you,
I see him holding her hand. Like
he
he
was
shifts
holding her hand when I gave birth.
um because I see him shifting back between you and her.
Yeah.
So, and again, he's there with he shows me like the kids, especially the daughter though. I think she sees him because he keeps showing me her. Does she ever talk about it?
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of me and my uncle around the house, and my daughter goes, "Look, mommy, that's me and Uncle Jaime." But it's
And
really
she
me.
never met him, right?
Never. So
Okay.
she so those pictures of me, because we're practically identical, and, and she goes, "It's me and Uncle Jaime. It's me and Uncle Jaime." My grandma's always talking about him, so she's.
Yeah. I mean, we can see spirit. I'm not saying it's not impossible, but I'm saying with our grief we'll block it, and we're not all capable. And it takes a lot for them to manifest. So that's what people I think don't understand. So she definitely sees him because he shows me that she sees him. He plays with her.
Yeah, she talks. She
Yeah,
talks a
she
lot.
talks to him.
Yep.
Um there's some kind of soul connection there. And I don't know if it's just because she's a namesake or what, but there's something like she's kind of like you.
She is.
She's I'm getting the chills with that. So she's gifted like you are.
She is. She
And
understands everything.
That's
but she
if
just
she wants to if she wants to keep it, or kind of, because sometimes kids they'll keep it and then they'll lose it and then it'll come back later, or sometimes they just keep it. It just depends. But she kind of is like you.
Yeah, she just didn't.
You don't know where the dream walker goes. Is that you or her?
The what?
Do you have dreams?
I'm the one with the dream. I get lucid dreaming, and she has dreams too, but she doesn't really. But not that much. Every time she has a dream, she tells me, "I had a dream, mommy, last night of puppies or something in the sky."
Okay. Well, that's because she doesn't have it. She's dream walking and you're dream walking. You're both dream walking. You have Native American heritage?
I'm pretty sure I do. I'm Hispanic, but my bloodline is originated from the Basque village in Spain because I'm ROH negative blood type, the 6%.
Okay. Because I'm wondering if it's in your genetics, because I keep hearing chanting, like Native American chanting. And Native Americans are the only ones I know that tell me the word dreamwalker.
Yeah, so
either you've got a dreamwalker guide, I mean, you got a Native American guide, or it's in your. I think it's in your genetics, though, and I think you might have a Native American guide as well.
It's very possible because I live right by Mexico, and that's where a lot of Native Americans were.
Right, you've got some genetics. I'd be interested if you trace back your genealogy, what you would find.
And they told me that last night. The prophet I told you, I'm pretty sure he's a prophet. He told me about that last night. He he made a big emphasis on checking figuring out what I am.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you use it, I mean, you could kind of do what I do. You just have to learn how to harness it. And again, the line of work that you're choosing, you're gonna see it's gonna pop everything. Things are gonna really like get crazy for you with it. But you are a dream walker. You do live kind of in both worlds, and you do have Native American. There's some kind of genetics there. But your daughter's very much like you.
She looks just like me too.
Yeah. I keep getting she's very much, you guys are very much alike.
She's just like me.
Mm-hmm. In more than one way, for sure. Yeah, more than one way, for sure.
Like I'll be reading cards sometimes and pulling cards and say, mommy, I want to play, but I don't really I don't want her to. She's still a kid. I don't want to, introduce her to those things yet. But then she insists, like, mommy, I want to learn. Yeah.
She's very in tune, and I wouldn't be surprised. They're telling me nature spirits. She's very in tune with nature spirits, like fairies and things like that. So keep that in mind. If she tells you anything like that, because they keep showing me like elementals and nature spirits with her.
She's really into mermaids right now.
Oh, she's really into what?
Mermaids right now.
Okay, that would be that's kind of a nature spirit elemental. That's all that they're all the kind of the same, fairies, mermaids, the things that we don't think exist. That they do, but it's kind of like on another dimension. So she's able, I would say, see them and communicate with them. I don't know. I've never actually had that come through reading before. But there's some kind of connection that she has with the elementals, nature spirits, those ones like that, where she's able to kind of see into that dimension. That's really interesting because I've never got that in reading before. So yeah, I mean, we kind of went long on that question. Did you have another one?
My second question was um okay, so I was with their father for about 6 years, but the whole time I was like uh I was kind of conditioned. I didn't have any self-awareness or identity. I barely figured out who I was and my gifts after the car accident. And I just want to know when will I be when will I find the real one, like the right one?
So everything is kind of about timing, as you know. Um,
Mhm.
we kind of choose the people that we're gonna have
Because
in our
I
lives and
feel
be partners with before we ever come here. There's a lot of work that you have to do on yourself. It feels like that he's a complete loser, and um, I feel
no, like
like
I'm gonna, there's no way I could return to that person. I want to know w- um when will I meet the one I'm meant to be with?
right. So the way that this works is everything is about energy and everything is about timing. Okay, so right now it's not about that in your life. I feel like right now it's about you and your kids, not
Yeah.
focusing on trying to find anybody. Also, it's about your career. Okay. So it's almost like when you get going with your career and everything is going good with your family and the or your kids and the time frame comes, I feel you're going to meet somebody. But it's not going to be for like a few years, and um it can happen, anytime between now and then, but I'm getting like within 3 years. So it's one of those things where like when you kind of don't look for it, it'll show up. Your vibration has to match that person's, otherwise you will attract a lower vibrational person. So it's all about timing. Okay, so
Okay.
I always talk about things happen in the timing they're supposed to happen.
No, no, I
um
completely agree.
Right. So right now it feels like this time in your life is getting over that relationship, handling your kids, and doing this new thing you're doing with your um with your mortuary studies and getting into that career. So I
Okay.
feel like that's what it's about. And then there's going to be he'll come in within, like, I keep getting like beard, mustache. It's kind of older, dark skin. So like same heritage as you, I think. Dark hair. He's a lot different than what you're used to, but again, you're gonna have to be the right vibration to attract him.
Okay. Okay, and then okay. Now my last question. The father of my kids, he hasn't seen them, checked on them in about 4 or 5 months, ever since I told him I never want to see you again. The last time I saw him, but he has he's had options, like he's had opportunities to see his kids, and chose to stay on the streets and be drug dealing and all that stuff. I need to know. I right now I I would he won't give up his rights. Uh, but I want my kids to. I need to know if if he deliberately keeps himself out of their life and he's already in prison, it, and I want to take his last name off of their names because I don't even want child support from him because I feel like one day the right person that does come along will love my kids as their own. Would I be making the wrong decision there?
Um, Absolutely not. I mean, that's your decision to make, but as long as your kids are okay with it,
My kids don't like
because
that.
I know that your kids are young, but still they kind of, I mean, and they will be okay with it, I'm sure, because he hasn't been around and he's, like I said, he's a loser. Um, and
He
you're
stole the
very
car
much,
I used for them.
yeah, you're very much better off without him in your life.
Yeah.
So if that's possible, I mean, I don't think it's the wrong decision.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And I think you've already made up your mind on that anyways.
Yeah. I just, you know, everyone just my family just doesn't understand why, like what my family's asking, but will I let them go to see his parents? And I tell them, well, they only want to see the kids whenever, like once, let's say every 6 months or something, and whenever he gets out of jail. It's like they never want to see the kids whenever he's in jail or something, you know? It's like that, nomás, and if you, in Spanish, it's like nomás cuando conviene, like only when it's, well, nomás like,
Convenient.
yeah, only when it's convenient for them.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it's one of those things where it's really sad that it's like that, but I mean, you have to do what's best for your kids. And I always say, like, having the negativity and having, people around that are going to kind of
do more
disrupt your
harm.
happiness, you're
Yeah.
better off not having them around. I always say, even if they're family members or whatever, if someone brings you down or is bringing kind of negativity in your life, it's kind of okay just to let them go, because it's just going to bring down your vibration and everything, and it's gonna impact the kids, and
Yeah,
in not a positive way,
exactly. Yeah. One
so
day.
you're the mom, you're their biggest protector, you do what you feel is right for them.
Okay.
um
Yeah.
Like I said, if he's going to keep coming in, and if he doesn't want to get straight for his kids and he doesn't care about his kids, then that's his decision and he's already made it.
Yeah.
There's no point in having your kids around someone that's negative,
He
or that
he
or that can have a negative effect on them. You know what I mean?
he only was around whenever I gave him an opportunity to show his true, genuine intentions when he first got out of jail, and I came back from Austin, and I had after the car accident I lost memory, so that was a blessing in disguise because that was the only way I was able to leave him, and
Mm-hmm.
I had to do something based off logic, so I had to see, you know.
Well, I'm telling you, he is an unstable person. And from feeling his energy, I would not trust him around you or your kids.
Exactly. I say this all the time. I wouldn't leave him alone with a dog.
He has the potential to be very violent and hurt all of you.
Yeah, I feel like he would hurt. I know he will hurt them just to hurt me.
Right. He kind of has the same, I don't even want to say it.
Please do.
Getting kind of the vibe of a Chris Watts vibe there. Um, Not saying that he ever would, but it's the vibe that I'm getting. You know what I mean? Like,
Who? Chris Watts?
yeah.
Who's that?
He took out his whole family.
Yeah. There's been points like this guy has been arrested for beating me up unconsciously so many times, and I'm not the one who called the cops because I was unconscious.
Yeah.
And the neighbors or something did.
You are very lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
The guy is dangerous.
Yeah. Very dangerous.
So that's what I'm saying. And like I said, I hate to even say that, but that's the
No,
vibe
but
I
I need the confirmation because
get.
I know it in my heart, but but I don't want my family or people making me feel bad based off assumptions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he already did that to you and made you unconscious, that just tells you what he's capable of.
Yeah, it's just this.
And if he did it once, he's gonna do it again. And that people that are,
Not only that, no, he's gay now. He's gay now.
I know,
He,
but I'm just saying he
yeah,
has
yeah,
that vibe to where if he did it once, he can still do that again, regardless of
yeah.
what it's still inside of him.
Do you think he'll be locked up for a while or not? Because I don't know why he always somehow gets a stroke of luck and gets out. Because we both pray to the Santa Muerte, but I'm very equal with my faith in God, and I don't think he understands that. I think he doesn't pray to God anymore.
I don't know, dude. The guy's whack. I don't get a good vibe from him at all, and I hope that they keep him in jail because I just feel like he does whatever he wants to
He's a
do.
predator. Yeah, he's
I
a
don't really
predator.
know. I think he's gonna. I'm hoping that I'm getting this right. Like, if timing's hard, especially with this. I mean, I see him in a jumpsuit, so I think he'll be in jail for a little bit. Hoping
I
at least a
want,
couple of years.
I
But
want him to be
our
deported.
jail
He's not
system is
from here.
jacked. So
Yeah, and the sad thing is he's from Mexico. He's not even a U.S. citizen.
I'm surprised they haven't deported him then.
Me too. Me too.
They probably will then.
Yeah.
They probably will. You know, they usually do.
I mean, that'll be the best thing for everybody.
Yeah, it would be, because you definitely don't need him around in your life.
No.
He's a scary dude. I don't care if says he's gay now or what he is. He's still a scary dude.
Because I cut him off 4 or 5 months ago. No contact. No contact. And I still have to deal with this crap of him stealing my car and stuff. And it's not cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, just stay away, please, if you can. If you have to get a protective order, do that. But just please. I mean, I know they don't really do much, but better to have than not to have, right? But I think he might. I think he might actually be extradited back to Mexico. If the system works the way it's supposed to.
Yeah. Well, he got arrested like far away. So he went all the way to Houston to steal a car, and so after he does his time there, they're gonna bring him back down here to. Well, I'm 5 minutes from Mexico, and hopefully they'll put an ice hold there.
Yeah, I'm thinking so, because I heard the word extradited, so it makes me wonder if that's what's going to happen with him. I hope.
Yeah, me too. No, I appreciate you so much for all the confirmations.
You're welcome. I hope this was helpful to you.
It was more than helpful, and it was a gift from you, honestly.
Well, good. I'm glad. And just like AJ says, never feel bad when you're doing what's best for your kids, and that's what you're doing. So you're doing
I can't see. Yeah.
definitely doing the right thing.
Yeah, I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna let you get on to the next because I know how
I got a long night. I got a long list. I don't think I'm gonna get to everybody.
I did one reading last night, and I knocked out.
Yeah, it's pretty draining. And I've got to get up at 5, so I don't know how I'm gonna handle this, but we'll see.
So,
All right, Allison. Keep in touch, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. So we have Chick Nail. Are you still here? Terry, I don't have you on the list. So I don't know if you sent a donation. Can you comment if you sent a donation and whatnot? I don't know if I'm gonna get to you. I did answer all of her questions. I don't know what you're talking about day by day. So Chick Nail, are you here? Chick Nail. Chick Nail. Chick Nail. Guys, make sure if you sent your donation that you hit that link and get in the back here so I don't have to come looking for you. Chick Nail, are you here? Are you here, Chick Nail? Chick Nail, Chick Nail, Chick Nail. Okay. I don't know where she is. Where's Chick Nail? Is she here? I'm gonna move to the next one. I'll hear from her in a second. I'm trying to. Cassie, I gave you a wrench. Okay, well, where is she? Is she the Kristen that's there? Because I don't think I have her name. Hold on, let me see. All right. I got her. I got her. Okay, I got her. Thank you. Cassie, I gave you a wrench because I don't know where all of my people are. My people are missing. I don't know what they're doing. I couldn't get a hold of them tonight, so I don't have any mods for some reason. All right. I got her. There we go. I got you.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Kristen?
Can you hear me?
Chick Nail?
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's on my side. It says I have full bars.
I'm here.
Yeah, I added her. Thank you. But I don't know. I don't hear her. What do you mean she's talking? I don't hear anything. I can't hear her. I can't hear her. I can't hear her. You guys are saying you can hear her. I can't hear her at all.
I sent you a picture in the email for the person I would like you to read.
I haven't touched anything and I can't hear her. I can't. Nope, everything's up all the way.
Do you want me to disconnect and try again?
Fudge, I mean. I did. I can't hear her though. And I haven't touched anything on my computer, so. Yeah, I can't hear her. I don't freaking know what's going on. I hate when this happens. Yeah, have her disconnect and try again. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I haven't touched anything on my computer. She's not there anymore, that's why. I mean, it just worked, so we shouldn't have an issue. Oh, sorry, Tammy. You can always... Yeah, what? What are you talking about? Kylie, you don't have to donate to watch. I don't know where you're coming from with that. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
What the fudge stick is going on? The fudge stick. Well, I can't hear her. I freaking don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me now?
I don't hear her.
I'm trying to adjust
Crap.
anything on my end.
I can't hear anything. You guys can hear me though, right? Her mic's on.
Yeah, my mic is on.
What the heck is going on?
Hello?
I still can't hear anything. This is weird. I did. I can't hear her though. You guys can I can't hear her at all. This is so weird. The only thing I can think of is send her my phone number and have her call on my phone. Shoot, I only got 17% left. I don't hear her at all. This is freaking weird, dude. Unless my computer decided to start being stupid.
Do you have headphones?
How freaking weird.
Seven, 5, 5, 4, 5.
No, Lori. The hell? It's weird. I will send out an army to find. No, my phone's being weird. Hold on. We're not in Mercury retrograde, are we? Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. I wonder if we're in Mercury retrograde.
Right.
All right. So can you guys hear her now? This is weird. I've never had that happen before. It's freaking odd. All right. So you sent me something in my email?
Yes, I sent you a photo.
Okay. Well, as long as my phone doesn't die, we'll be good. I would have charged it if I would have known. I don't want to unplug my heater. It's cold. All right.
Yes.
All right, I'm just connecting in, or trying to.
Yeah, aren't we on the phone?
Yeah, we're on the phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
I'm just connecting in right now. That's all.
Okay.
Or trying to, like I was saying.
I am now.
You're what?
I am the chic nail designs.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
Why are they saying they hear music? What is going on? How weird. Okay. So we're probably in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. All right. Okay, so I keep hearing the word dad with him, and I don't know if that's your dad or he was just a dad, because sometimes they'll do that.
He was the dad.
Okay. Sometimes they bring in like their what they connected to other people, I guess.
Yeah.
He's being a little difficult.
He's being difficult.
Yeah. Like trying to bring him in, I'm just not bringing him in clear. Like so far all I heard was that. And I'm trying to bring him in some more.
Okay.
So my head is like throbbing all of a sudden. Sometimes they'll make me feel things before they kind of get into it more.
Okay.
But it's almost like my head is kind of throbbing, but I also feel like extremely out of it. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Like I can't kind of get my thoughts together. I almost feel a little high. I honestly is the way that it feels.
Yes.
And I don't really know why he's making me feel that way. Also, there's a reference to like my heart area or my chest area. And I've got like a lot of anxiety for some reason. With him that again makes me feel out of it.
Yes, completely.
I hear the word mistakes.
Yes.
Like they like he made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. Yes.
Like a lot. Like
Yeah.
He says, I don't even know why you're talking to me right now. I made so many mistakes.
Right.
But he's like, you have a forgiving heart.
Yeah.
And you're just, that's just the way you are. And I feel like you cared about him regardless.
Yes.
Why would he hand you red roses? Is this like a significant other of some kind?
He was my former husband.
Okay. Because usually when they give me red roses, it's husband, ex-husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever. That's just my symbol for that. Was there addiction?
No addiction.
I'm trying to figure out why I feel like I'm high.
Because at the end of his life, he was completely drugged up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That might be it then, because I was like, I can't figure out if that's part of his mistakes or he's making me feel, like the end, like you're talking about. Because
Yeah.
literally I can't, like, I feel so messed up right now. I feel like I'm on like Vicodin or something. Like,
Yeah, he
seriously.
was hallucinating and really didn't even know who anybody was.
Okay. That makes sense. There's some things I'm getting. I just want to make sure I understand it right. I'm kind of like don't want to say it.
No, you can say it.
So I don't know. So he's talking about, did he ever cheat on you?
Yes, he did.
Okay, because I didn't want to say it because I was like, if I got that wrong.
No,
So
he did.
Okay.
Did. That's why we ended.
All right. So did that go along with his mistakes?
Yes.
Okay. Because he says I didn't recognize what I had when I had it.
Right.
Talking
we
about
were together 20 years.
Right. And I feel like, was he kind of a narcissist too? Like, he makes me feel like he made a lot of stuff about him.
Yes.
And
yes, he did.
So I think that's why it's coming through. I don't know if he was an actual narcissist or if it's just the feeling of, because I'm making everything about myself.
No, I don't think he was an actual narcissist because he also had a very kind and
Right.
generous heart, but he needed the validation of being important.
Right.
He needed to be important.
So I don't know what that would be called, but it kind of the way it comes into me, like I said, how I perceive it is it's kind of all about me.
Right. Yes.
And what I want and what my needs are, and he says I didn't pay enough attention to her needs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And he says that he's like, I don't even know why she put up with me all these years.
That's what everybody told me.
Yeah. And he said it was because you saw the good in him.
I did, yeah.
And you didn't want to see the bad. Like, you wanted to see the good, and you saw the good, and you kept thinking that he was going to change.
Correct.
He keeps giving me the feeling of cancer, but I don't know if it's
yes.
it is okay. Because it's he told me cancer earlier, right before when I was feeling high.
I knew the cancer before he did. I walked into my grandson's birthday party, and I took one look at him, and I burst into tears.
Did this metastasize, or did it spread? Because
it spread like wildfire.
Okay, because that's what he's showing me, is it's spreading. Was this more rare or more just aggressive, I guess is the word I'm looking for, like an aggressive.
It was cancer of the appendix, which is not common in men, and it exploded and it spread all over his abdomen.
Okay, so that's why I'm getting like a rare and aggressive cancer.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
And that would make sense of why I was feeling like nauseous before you came on now.
Yeah. When he was diagnosed, he lost like 40 pounds in a month because he literally couldn't even drink water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's showing me he's just throwing up all the time.
Yeah, he was.
So he says, I'm sorry. He says, I know that you already forgive me, because like he says you have a forgiving heart, and like he knows how you feel about him, but he still just wants to say it.
I believe that.
Because he just talks about like I did so, because you know when they go to, they have life reviews and they have to kind of feel what they made us feel. So it teaches them a lot. And my dog, sorry about that. He can't even hear. I don't understand what he's doing. I think he's sensing something. Because he's up looking around like there's something here. So it's probably your husband. But let's see. He talks about things being like really, really good in like the beginning. I don't know if he just like showered you with like love and affection in the very beginning.
He did. Yeah.
He says that
most of our marriage, about 17 years,
yeah,
it was really good.
And that's what he's kind of showing me. He's like showing me like he's like flashing through the years for me.
Yeah.
And he shows me like you know, when he asked you to marry him, and he shows me like when he first met you, and he shows like he's like showing me all these different visions of like throughout your relationship, and how he's thankful he was thankful for you. And it's like, I'm sorry that it comes across like I'm sorry that things ended the way that they did, and I'm sorry that towards the end, like I didn't make you feel as appreciated as you needed to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just thought the future was going to be completely different.
Well, that's the thing, is sometimes like we have, or not sometimes, all the time, we have soul contracts with people.
Right.
And if we're not vibrating with them, like it kind of helps the soul contract in. So, you went through, you had some beautiful years together, and I feel like you both grew in different ways, and that was part of your path here together.
Right.
It was to go through the lessons that you went through with him. And I feel like he loved you, and he still loves you, and he's always going to love you. Like that connection will never die. But it's one of those things where like he was human, and he just really made some bad decisions, and he kind of like, there feels like there's like some kind of shift in him.
He had a terrible midlife crisis.
Yeah, okay, because that's it. Because I'm like, what happened to his brain, or what happened to what the heck's going on here? Like it's shifted.
He turned 49, and he started dating a 23-year-old behind my back.
Okay, that's why I'm like, what is this shift about? It's almost like his brain shifted or something. Like he just
he literally just shut down and wouldn't even talk to me. But I knew the minute it happened. I knew, and I kept asking him, and he kept denying it. And I lied to him, and I told him that I hired a private detective. And I made him confess everything.
Okay.
And I filed for divorce 2 days later. Like, it was quick.
Yeah, which he totally understands that now. I mean, at the time, I think he was feeling like, he kind of wanted his cake to eat it too. But now, it's like, I understand, and he respects you for that. Because he says you did not need to be treated the way that he was treating you. He says you deserve so much more.
Yeah, I did.
And so he respects you for that. He says that you're a wonderful woman, and that he respects you immensely. And I don't know, were you there at the end?
I wasn't there. I was not physically there, but my kids, I have 2 older kids. Mm-hmm. They're adults, and my daughter lived out of town, and she kept flying in every other week.
That's the female I'm getting. Yeah, I keep seeing a female with him holding his hand at the end. like towards
that
the
was
end.
probably my daughter, but he
Okay.
also had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend basically robbed my kid at the end. She had power of attorney over everything, and she sold his homes and his vehicles and his belongings, and my kids got nothing. And my kids are so upset because they don't know if he did that in his right mind.
I think it's your daughter that he's showing me because it feels connected to you. That's why I thought it was you.
Okay.
So he says I just made human mistakes. Like
Yeah.
it's one of those things like he couldn't see the forest for the trees. Like, you know.
Yeah.
And there's EVPs coming in the phone right now. Someone just said, yeah.
My kids have had a real hard time with his loss.
Yeah. Because I feel like I said, for so many years, he was a good dad. He was a good husband. And then there was a shift. And I think that everybody had a really hard time dealing with it.
Yeah.
And even he had a hard time dealing with it.
Yeah, he ended up marrying the woman that he had the affair with, and she ended up cheating on him. And he lost his home, he lost his job, and he was making a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And he went from...
I was going to ask you about that. I was going to ask you about, because I keep getting business with him. Yeah. And I don't know why computers keep coming, but I kept getting like business, like, I don't know if is it like stocks and what is that?
He was very successful, and she basically ruined his life, so he ended up getting divorced again and coming back to where I was living, and I had moved away from him because I just couldn't bump into them. I didn't want anything to do with any of that. So I moved back to my hometown, and then he ended up moving here.
Yeah.
And he ended up losing everything and was sleeping in his car for a couple months. So he went from, living in a lake house and having everything to having nothing.
Okay. He says, I got what I deserved. And he says, I know you felt that way too at the time. Like,
I just always used to say, karma is real.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
I never wanted that for him.
That's
because
what he's saying.
Anything bad that would happen to him happens to my children.
Right. But he says it was his hard lesson to learn. Like, this was a hard lesson in his life that he had to learn. And, and this was a lesson that you guys had to learn together. It was just part of your kind of relationship. Your lessons here together.
Did he ever have a point where he wanted to get back together? Because my daughter said she thought that he did, but he was afraid.
He regretted a lot. I do think there was a time where he didn't know how to change, shift backwards. He was kind of stuck where he was, I guess. And he was still in the midlife crisis. It's weird. It's like I almost feel like I'm pulled in two directions, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had a dream that he came to me and he sat next to me and put his arm around me and started crying.
Yeah.
He said, I just love you.
So that's confirmation that was real. Because he's saying the same things right now. And I feel like he's like, you gave me some of the most beautiful years of my life. And I threw it all away. And he's like, I don't know how to take that pain away. And I'm sorry that I can't take that pain away, but I need you to know that I've always loved you. And he's like, I'm sorry for the pain that I caused. you know, because he knows he caused a lot of pain and a lot of hardship, not just with you, but with his kids as well. And I think, again, nobody understood it. But he says, regardless, like because I think it is the daughter, because I think it's your daughter, because I keep seeing her holding his hand, like while he's in bed. And
she did. I actually have a picture of her and him holding hands at the end.
Okay.
His hand is all swollen.
That's what
it's a picture on my phone that I keep.
Okay. So he's wanting to bring that up because he's showing me her holding his hand.
Yeah,
and being there.
I just remembered that picture.
And being there at the end. So he knows that even regardless of everything he did, like she was still there and she still loved him, and that meant a lot to him.
Yeah, they did.
And again,
they both did.
Yeah, because
he
he's
had
very
a really hard time, like, especially with my son, he had a really hard time expressing that he was proud of them. They felt like they never did enough.
Yeah.
Is he proud of them?
Yes, he's very proud of them. Someone go to, I keep getting like college or some kind of education that's coming in.
After we split, I had been a stay-home wife and mom for 20 years. I got married at 19 and I never worked outside the house. He moved all over the country for his career. And after we divorced, I put myself through college.
Okay, so it's you that had the college issue.
Yeah.
The heck?
I graduated last October, finally.
Okay, so that's why he's bringing that up. Is he knows about your graduation because he's like, but it's yeah.
Well, and our son, who was not a good student in high school, he went to college and he graduated with his degree, and he just got a huge promotion and job, and he's doing so well. So he did finally graduate college. I graduated college, so it could be either one.
Okay. Yeah. Well, remember the multiple meanings?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by multiple meanings, is like they bring up college, but it fits where it fits. Like if you're both graduating college, he's talking about both of you.
Yeah.
And that's, he wants to bring that up to let you guys know that he knows about it and that he's proud about it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And as when it comes to, like I said, people make human mistakes. We're not perfect. It doesn't mean that he loved you any less. Okay. It's just a human mistake that he made. And on the other side, they can love us so much better than they can love us here because they don't they drop that humanity.
Right. I've always told people will say negative things about him, which I don't allow, because regardless of what he did, we all make mistakes in life.
Mm-hmm. No one's perfect.
And it doesn't define who he is.
Correct.
Completely, you know. So I don't want the father of my kids being disrespected.
And he shouldn't be, you know, because he made a mistake, because we all make mistakes. Like I said, no one's perfect.
Right, absolutely.
And it doesn't mean that he loved you any less. I mean, I feel like you had a really good relationship for 17 years, and you know, you had a lot of good, you know what I mean? Like he shows me there's a lot of good things that happened in that 17 years. And above all, your kids. And again, he comes across as a very good, attentive dad and a very kind person. I feel like sometimes he worked a little too hard, but because he shows me like he was working, I don't know if he worked long hours or whatever. But I keep seeing him like in an office, like working long hours. So, you know, he worked really hard sometimes, and it kind of took away from his family, but it was to provide for his family.
Exactly. And I kept telling him, you're killing yourself. You're killing yourself. You should not be working like this. There's no amount of money that's worth this. And, you know, I don't care if you're a grocery store beggar as long as you're happy. And he was always under so much stress. And I said, you know, this is going to kill you. And I said, you need to take time. And he said, I'll take time after I retire, and there's so much longevity in my family, and I'm going to live to be 90. And he never got to retire. He never got to enjoy his life.
Did you have I keep seeing like a letter written out or something written out. I don't know if this is from you to him or him to you, but they show me a vision of a letter that was written out or something with the handwriting on it.
As I kind of have gone through working on myself, I have written letters to him.
Okay.
So that I could let go of certain things.
Right.
I mean, he's passed away. I can't obviously give them to him.
Yeah. Well, he knows you're writing them. That's why. So he knows every single word that you're saying in that. That's why he's bringing up the letters. So he just wants you to know that, you know, he knows about that.
Okay.
So that's just a validation for you that he's getting your letters.
Okay.
And I think you needed to know that. I mean, I think you knew that, but I think it's just a good thing to hear.
I fully believe that he's around.
Oh yeah.
I fully believe he's around. I didn't know if he's around me. I know he's around my kids. But I've always felt like when I dream about him that it's not a dream.
Yeah.
I dream about him more than my kids do. And the funny thing is that when we were divorced, I'd buy my daughter a birthday card and he'd buy her a birthday card and they'd be the same card. And he did that all the time. We were so connected, we could literally finish each other's sentences. And my kids always said we would have never guessed you guys would get divorced because he would start something, you'd finish it. You'd start something, he'd finish it. Like we were in sync all the time.
I think that just has to go with the midlife crisis shift. Literally, when they show me that, it's like something shifted in his brain. It's kind of weird. I've never seen anything like that before, really, but that's what he's showing me, like something shifted.
It was overnight. It was literally overnight.
He was a totally different person.
He was. I mean, I'd been married to him for 20 years, and all of a sudden he asked me to wax his back. Like he ever cared that he had a hair on his back before, and now he's asking me because I owned a salon.
Yeah.
And then he started listening to rap music, and he started watching reality TV, just things that I knew were not him.
Yeah, he wanted to be young again.
Yes.
I think he just started to feel his age and stuff, and he just wanted to be young again.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like a shift in his brain or something. That's the way he shows it to me anyways.
Yeah.
But he does say, he says he wants to thank you for putting up with his BS and for being there with him you know, for all the time that you were. He said that you made his life amazing. Between you and the kids, you guys, you know, you made him have a good life, and he's sorry that he ever left it behind, but he needs you to know that he's very appreciative for the time that you did have and for all the memories that you guys made.
I'm really glad to hear that. And that makes me feel really good.
And he says he knows that you walk through life with him in your heart. Like he knows that. He knows that you talk to him. He knows that you think about him. He knows that you cry for him. And he knows that you you know, he still walks through life and holds your hand in a better way than he could when he was here for those last few years. Because again, he tells me like it's something shifted.
We've been divorced 15 years. 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about him.
Yep. Because you guys have a soul connection. So that's the thing, is a soul connection does never end. Even with somebody's passing, it doesn't end. It's always a soul connection. That connection is always there. So
you want to hear something else that's really crazy, is that the second I laid eyes on him, I pointed at him and I said to my sister, I'm going to marry him. I had never even spoken to him.
Yeah, because you knew.
Just knew.
Yeah.
Yep, I did.
You just knew. And that's part of remembering, you know, your soul contract with someone and just having that connection. Like people that have never had that connection, they don't understand it. You know, and people that have never walked in your shoes, they're not going to understand it. Right. And so it's one of the judgment, you know, the things that you have to, it's hard because people will be judgmental over this, but you know, they don't understand that people make mistakes and things change, chemical balances happen. And it almost feels again like he just shifted. And I'm seeing that with somebody in my own life. That I don't even know who they are anymore. You know, it happens. Yeah. And so it's one of those things that doesn't matter now that they're on the other side. All of that humanity drops, all of those mistakes drop. And you know, there's a re-understanding of everything, if that makes sense. Like a re-understanding of your connection. And so now he can love you more from the other side than he can here.
Yeah. Well, this was an important thing for me because I haven't dated for 3 years. I haven't wanted to because I just needed to work on me, graduate college. My career is going really well. Everything in my life is going well, but I wanted to really make sure that I was healing. I don't want to go into another relationship thinking that every guy is a cheater. And I had kind of gotten to that point where I just didn't trust people.
Well, you need that time to heal anyways. And, you know, like it's been 10 years for me. Like there's no timeline on it. And sometimes people, you know, they're meant to do other things for a while. So right now it's about your life. Right now it's about you. You were with him for a long time.
Yeah, I was.
So, you know, it's about finding yourself again. It's about doing what you want to do with your life, you know, and I know it's hard to be alone and it's hard to get used to that, but that's what's important right now.
Oh, I'm used to being alone. That's the problem.
No, but you know what I mean? Like after being with someone for such a long time, it's hard to get used to that again. And it's hard to feel okay with that, you know, but you're strong. And he admires that about you. He admires your strength. He admires your strength a lot.
I appreciate your time. I'm going to let you get to the next person because I know you have a long night.
Yeah,
Good luck with your kitty.
Thank you. I don't know what's happening. It's saying like I tried to comment and it says that my internet connection is messed up.
Oh, no.
But you can see me on here, so I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know how to fix it either because it says I have internet. So weird. But anyways, I hope this was helpful for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Crap. You guys, I don't know if my phone is gonna work. Can you guys still hear me? Because it won't even let me comment. But we're gonna keep and see people's pictures aren't showing up. What is going on? Okay, I don't know. Crap. You can hear me, but what's weird is I can't even comment. Some pictures aren't showing up. And we're not going to be judgmental in the chat, guys. I mean, no one knows, people have lessons that they have to learn. Plain and simple. That's the way it is. You know, I'm a non-judgmental person, and you guys, if you're going to listen to readings, you can't be judgmental. Plain and simple. Crap. I'm afraid to bring anybody on because I don't know if they can hear me. Oh, weird. All right. We're not going to get through this whole list because it's already 12. I've got to get up at 5. We need to figure out either get me with a private reading, or we'll do another live and I'll bring everybody on that way. Because I don't think we're gonna, the way that my readings go, they're way long. I know, and I don't even know I'm having technical difficulties here. So I have the House of M next.
Hey. Hi.
Oops, I need to remove Kristen.
Can you hear me? Hi.
I don't know if I can, Shazam. I have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 12 right now. And the internet's not freaking working. And I don't know if it's because of the snow outside or what. Look, I can't even bring her on.
Hello.
Yeah. And I have to drive all the way an hour away. I have to take the dogs. I have to sit and wait. It's a long day. And she's not even popping up here. I don't know what's going on. I wonder if it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not showing up on my side. My side's all screwed up, man. Like really bad.
I can hear
Getting
you.
real frustrated.
I don't know.
I'm not. She is literally a screen that's going around and around and around. I can't hear her. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's jacked up. Well, she's not popping up over here. She's in a circle. I wonder if I I can't. She's not there. I'm telling you. Her picture hasn't even popped up.
Okay.
If I refresh this, am I gonna lose everything?
No,
I don't. Your pictures aren't even popping up. I can't restart the computer because I lose the live. That's the problem.
I'm not going to be able to call you either. I'm in Australia. I don't even think my phone would work.
Hey, seriously? He's getting his butt fixed tomorrow, or today, I should say. I need to. She's not even popping up on screen. It's still like buffering. Yeah, but she's not here. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Maybe
it's
I'll
still buffering over
turn
here.
off cam. Is that better? I turned off my cam.
She's up and I can't hear her.
Can you hear me? Hello.
And see if I say something, it won't let me say anything. It says it's having trouble.
Weird.
I know you guys keep telling me she's there, but she's not.
I'm
not on my side.
Here. I'm totally here.
No,
I don't know
can't.
what to do.
So I'm wondering if I should refresh this. I don't know if I'll lose everything though. If I lose everything, I'll try to come back on a different live. Just watch for me because I can't work like this. It's stressing me out.
Yeah. Totally.
And it lets me comment in there. Universe says stop. No, you're okay, Chick Nail Designs. It's all right. Well, I'm refreshing it, but I don't know what's going to happen if I refresh it. Am I going to lose everything? Fudge sticks. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. Crap. And if I plug it in, I'm gonna freeze. Because I only got 2 plugs here. I got 9%. Well, that's what I'm saying. If I refresh, I think I'll lose you guys. So I don't really want to do that. Let me see. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Are you there? Oh,
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, you're still frozen. What the heck?
Okay. Hang on. Let me unfreeze.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I
Pebble.
can hear you. I can hear you
Oh,
now.
you can hear me? You can hear me?
Kind of.
Okay. Okay. I mean, like, I am all the way in Australia, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Here, so I think it might be which is weird because I don't have like satellite or anything, but
That's okay.
All right, so you're there. Okay,
I'm
so
here. Yay! Okay, great.
Yeah, that was really irritating me. I was getting very frustrated. I don't do well with technology issues.
Oh, me neither. I'm right with you.
So
I
what are we
fucking
doing?
hate technology.
I do too, man, and especially when it does crap like that, and I can't hear anything. Like I just like.
I'm right. I'm like I hear you.
Okay, cool.
No drama. How are you? Oh my god, you're amazing. By the way, I just want to say I listen to you when I go to sleep.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Your voice, it's just like so soothing. So thank you.
Why do people tell me that all the time? They always tell me like my voice puts them to sleep, and I'm like, man, I need to figure out a way to do meditation videos or something because everybody tells me they fall asleep during my lives.
I know, and then I'm dreaming about like killers and things.
That's funny.
Oh dear. Anyway, it's so great. Yeah. So I guess my name's Nikki. I go by the handle of House of Vim. So I guess I just wanted to know what you see for my career, my future. I run my business. My business is called House of Vim. So that's my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to know what's going to happen with your business? Is that what you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna like what I have to say.
Am I?
Yes. Because you're showing me a bunch of dollar signs.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So that tells me that it's going to be I feel like it's going to be really successful.
Mm-hmm.
Are you building or switching things up? It's almost like okay.
Building.
I get like building. Okay.
Yes. So I'm changing
but I end up or becoming.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be really good for you.
Okay.
Why the heck do I have? Why am I seeing a rainbow? Like, is your stuff like really rainbowy or
no?
I don't know what that really colorful.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what this rainbow is.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what it is. So my business is gold skincare. So it's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see how that would fit. All right. That's interesting. At least you kind of understand how I work because I would have been sitting here all day like, why the heck am I seeing a damn rainbow? Yeah, so it's almost like, are you doing like little packages or not is it packages or some kind of like gift things where you like take a different products and put them like in a, what is that called? You still there? Crap. I can't hear her now.
I'm sorry, I'm
There you
muting
are.
you with my earlobe. I'm
I was like,
so
crap.
sorry.
It happened again.
No, it was me. Bundles. Like I do like a bundle.
I'm trying to think of what the name of it is. It's like bundles or something like that.
Yes. Oh, that's what I was saying. We do bundles, yeah.
Bundles. Okay. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to think of. Like I kept seeing like little and I don't know if like you're packaging them really cute, but
yes, I am. Yeah.
all good. That's all good stuff. All right.
Okay.
And your marketing is pretty good. I don't know. Do you have a TikTok or something like that? Because
sort of. I just started doing TikTok.
Okay. You just started doing it?
Yes.
Okay. So that's why they're showing it to me. Like that's a good way to market with what you're doing. So I think that that's gonna take your stuff to new heights. Do you put like I keep seeing like gold bows on these things?
Yes, on my gift bags, I have gold bows.
Okay, because I kept saying gold bows. I'm like, why the heck am I seeing gold bows?
That's why.
So I think that Spirit's saying that you're making really good decisions with this, and it's going to be really successful.
Okay.
I'm
thinking about selling it. Like, what's coming up around that?
Selling your business?
Yeah.
I mean, like that's kind of your decision. I feel like it's gonna really like take off. I would wait.
Yes,
just the Spirit's telling me like I would wait and hold off and don't sell it yet.
Okay.
Because I think there's something with it that's gonna take off. I don't know if it's a new product because I hear the word new product. So it makes me feel like there's going to be some kind of new product that's like a lotion or face cream. It's like a lotion kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know what it does, but do you have anything shimmery?
Well, it is all shimmery because it's gold, but like nothing that shimmers your skin.
Like the product. No, there's something like I keep seeing like that you put on your skin that makes your skin shimmery. Like I don't know. It's weird.
Okay. I don't know.
It's super weird, but for some reason, like that's coming in.
Okay. Cool.
As maybe a product that might come up or a product idea.
Yeah.
It's almost like I see you like putting like they put it on their skin and they've got like a shimmery skin.
Yes. Okay.
It is kind of like a thicker like body butter. It does the skin really good, but there's something like it's like sparkly. Like that's the thing now, like sparkly.
Totally. Okay. Yep. I love it. Good idea.
I heard like sun-kissed or something like that. Is that even a thing that's already out there? It might even put a little bit of tan. I don't know. So I mean, that's up to you if you want to sell it. I would stick with it for a little bit because I feel like for some reason they're showing me money, like dollar signs. Like it's gonna, if you do this the right way, this can be something that can provide for you for a while. You know what I know?
Yeah.
Shazam says if you do a product that's let's see. If she does that product, she's going to have to let me know. I'll buy it for my son and I, please.
Well, you guys can go into my website. Maybe that's why they're showing dollar signs. No. But okay. Is there anything else that's coming through around the business that I need to know?
Where does the do you have water or something? I don't know why I keep picking up. I mean, I know you live in Australia. I mean, that's obvious, but I keep picking up like water around you.
I don't know. I wanted to live near. I just moved house, and I wanted to live on the water, but I couldn't find anywhere, so I didn't. But my ex-husband is a Pisces. I don't know. That's a water sign.
Oh, I think I must. Do you have me on? You better mute me on your side.
No.
Why is that echoing like that?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's because you're supposed to live near water.
I am.
Because I keep pulling that there's something that's energizing about the water. I don't know if you just like the beach, because I see you like walking along the beach. Like
I do.
I feel like that's kind of, you're supposed to like live on the beach or something.
I am. Oh my God, I totally am.
You're right. I feel like that, like you're gonna make the money to be able to do that.
Yeah,
because that's what they show me, and it'll come around in the time it's supposed to come around. You know what I mean?
Divine timing.
Divine, the thing will pop up, and it'll be just like, wow. Because I keep seeing sailboats too, so I don't know if that's something that maybe you'll see in the distance. Or if it has something to do with the name. I'm not really sure about that. It's kind of weird why I'm seeing sailboats. I don't really know.
Yeah. Okay, I fell off one once. I'm not very good at sailing. Just say.
That might be why it's coming in, or multiple meanings. It could be they could be telling that you fell off one. I don't know, but I keep seeing a sailboat.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I feel that. I've always felt I needed to live near water.
Yeah, you do.
Always. I do. I know. So I guess the other thing that I was kind of wanting to know too is, like, I'm currently single. But I've left a toxic marriage 2 years ago, and I haven't really dated since. But someone sort of came into my life, like, I feel like it's a soulmate connection. It's just like the angels have sent him to me, but I've never actually physically met him. Weird, right? I'm just wondering what's coming up around that.
You guys have a lot of. Have you ever like seen him though?
No.
Like, have you done like video call or anything like that?
Oh yes, yeah, all the time, yeah.
Stop it.
Yes, I work with him, sort of.
Okay. I mean, it has the potential. It has the potential to be something really good. But when it comes to relationships, there's a lot of free will involved. So his free will, your free will, like, you're in each other's lives, but it's gonna be up to you guys to make it kind of work.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what's coming through in that. Like, that has a potential. It has a potential to go somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know why do I feel like he's kind of got a wall up, or
he so does. Like, huge.
Yeah, and it's
like his energy is like really blocked.
Yeah. I think it's something from his past. Like, he's like emotionally blocked. He doesn't want to be hurt again or something. There's some kind of, he's got walls, like major walls built up, definitely.
Yeah. I definitely feel that.
Yeah. So that's one thing you're gonna have to do, is like break through the walls. And so again, it has the potential to be something great, but I think it really depends on him.
Yeah. Is there anything else, like any other men around me that like you can see coming in? It's been a while.
Yeah, I think like, you're such an independent person, and I really feel like right now is your time to shine with your business.
Yes.
And it's one of those things, like, I know it's been a while, but the divine timing when you're not looking for it. And for some reason, I feel like dude, I keep seeing this guy like walking down the beach. So there's something with the freaking beach, not just that you're supposed to live there, but you might meet the guy there. Because I keep seeing this tan-bodied guy that's got, I think he's got like lighter hair, like blonder hair. Like dirty blonde maybe, but more towards the blonde side. And I see him. He's like tan. Like I don't know if he likes to hang out on the beach or what the heck the thing is with the beach.
Yeah.
Because I see him walking down the beach. It's weird.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But it's like one of those things, like just focusing on your work and stuff, and then just kind of letting fate kind of take
yeah, I mean, I have been, honestly, like that's how I live my life. I'm like day by day, stay in the present, like see what comes in. Like I'm good with that. But yeah, okay. And so the last one is just any messages from my spirit guides that are coming
you can put your when you're done, you can put your website in the chat. I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, you're so sweet. So just the last thing, if there's any other messages from my spirit guides coming through.
So I get the word vigilant with you, like just to remain vigilant with your work. Because for some reason, this is like the reason that this is in your life is because it's supposed to be. You know, this is kind of part of your path, whether it just be the business person, the connections that you make with that, or having a lot to do with also the products that you sell. So did you come up with these products?
I had really bad skin, and this is like the only thing, like I never found anything that made me feel good about myself. And I actually just came across, like I was traveling overseas and I came across this one product, which is our polish now. And it sort of started from there, and it was like this miracle on my skin. Like I literally cannot live without it now, but it was like anti-aging. It was like, it fixed all my pimples. And I was like, if I can make one other woman feel like how I feel now because of like my skin, then it would be all worth it. And that's why I started the business. Like I actually hated skincare before I came across this. So like,
you kind of like invented it or made it or
yeah,
something?
well, I did. I work with suppliers to make sure that so I work with my manufacturers now to build their products so that they're like basically all designed for women like 30 plus. Like I'm 40 now, so like just to like to hit all the like, you know, like no bullshit kind of like it does what it, and like you just like literally go, oh my God, I can see the results, you know, like I can see it working. And yeah, I created that.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's what that's what they're talking about, is like you created this. And like this is like your baby. And so that's why they want you to say like stay vigilant with it.
Okay.
Like that's part of your, I know it sounds weird that that's part of your purpose, but that's part of your purpose to help us 40-year-olds like have better skin, okay? Like that's, because you had that idea for a reason. I don't know if you guys realize, but we get ideas for a reason. We get ideas from the other side. There's people on the other side that literally send us ideas through our mind. And sometimes those ideas turn into big things. And so that feels like this is what happened.
It did. Like, I mean, like my company, like, I mean, it's like a couple of, like we did, you know, we've done over $2 million in like 2 years here in Australia, and I ship overseas, I ship everywhere. But it's so fucking hard to run a business. Like,
I mean, like, it's hard to do a business, right? But I feel like it's worth it because you're helping, and
I know that's right.
Like you're helping more than you realize, and I feel like that's part of your path. You know what I mean?
That is, yes, I know, I know. I know
And
it's my
so they
power.
want you to kind of be vigilant with it. And they're actually proud of you for taking the idea and running with it and doing what you have with it.
Yeah, I have a lot of haters like around me that I sort of had to like go into my own bubble and trust what was coming through me and to me. And keep, yeah, like so many people around me were like, you know, no, like go back. And I was actually a lawyer. Well, I am a lawyer. I was a lawyer before. Go back and be a lawyer, you know. And I'm like, no, no, this is what I'm doing now. Like this
Well,
is
that's
like
when we say screw everybody else. That doesn't
I
matter what you
did.
do.
I was like, screw all. Like I need to do what I'm here to do, and that it's not that
And
anymore.
as you can see, it's successful, and I think it's going to continue being successul. I mean, you probably got another 10 clients in this chat right here.
I would like, yeah, I mean, like, obviously that's not why I'm here, but I mean, I just, like, I think it is, yeah, like, it's energy. It started from, like, me just wanting to help other women, and that's my purpose, like, in life. That's what I feel like. Yeah.
Yep. And that's what you're doing.
Yeah, it is what I'm doing.
So that's what your guys are saying, like, be vigilant and continue doing it. Like, that's why I don't think that selling it's a great idea. I mean, not now anyways, maybe in the future, but
yeah, because like I feel like with my business, like the guy that I'm working with is like kind of pushing me to sell and like giving me these options of other things, like start a new business.
And that's a good thing. I mean, maybe that's, you know, everybody comes into our life for a reason.
I know. So I'm sort of being presented with those
part of that reason.
Yeah, I get that. But now I'm all confused. If that makes any sense. Yeah, but I appreciate you.
I mean, I think that's the biggest message from them is that they're proud of you for taking it this far and kind of taking your idea and running with it. And
yes, I know they are.
I mean, they want you to continue doing it because they gave me a new idea for you. So
I know.
I would take that idea and run with it.
Okay, I'm gonna run with it. I've already got samples of shimmer, like body shimmer, in my like literally right next to me.
There you go.
So,
I know if it becomes an anti-aging shimmer, I think everybody would like it.
Oh my god! Well, I have an anti-aging body oil, but it's not a shimmer. So maybe it needs to be
a shimmer. I don't know about you guys, but I like the glitter. I like to shimmer.
Yeah.
If you know, if I had that and I would sell it, or if I had the money and you sold that, I would totally buy it.
Amazing.
I think it makes us feel younger when we shimmer. I don't know.
I totally agree. I totally agree. And a bit of tan in it, I think, always helps because like my legs are so white. It's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. If it had like a little bit of a tanning thing, but didn't make like you can do different things. You can make it like a little bit of a tint antigen, but I don't know. That's just the idea that Spirit gave. And if you do that, you're gonna have to let me know how it does.
Oh no, I'll send you some.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay. New business fun. I love it. I will send you some for sure.
You know,
thank you.
I'm the channeler here. I get something. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you do. You should. I agree. Thank you.
So you'll have to let me know how it goes if you can.
I will. I'm always watching you. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Oh, can you what is the name of your business and can you post like a link or the name in the comments?
Yeah, I'll check a post in the comments.
Okay, but what's your name so that we can just say it?
Oh, House of Vim, VIMM.
Oh yeah, you already said that, huh? House of Vin, VINN. Okay, guys.
VIMM, like M for mom.
Yeah, VI and a double N. Vin.
No, a double MM, like mum.
Mum, double MM. Wait, let me look. What did I write down?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I did write down MM. Okay, yeah, I'm tired. VIMM.
Yeah.
House of VIMM.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Gotcha.
You're amazing.
Tell us what you mean.
Love you. Bye.
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 Okay. I'm not gonna get to everybody tonight. I have to get some sleep before tomorrow. It's just not gonna happen. My readings are too long. I apologize. Terry, I had closed the list when you came on, so we either need to have you I don't think I'm gonna get to you, so we need to have you like message me and set up something, or we can do the next live. We can start with you. So I'm gonna do it's House of Vim I don't know if it's gonna let me comment. House of VIMM. So I don't think I'm gonna get to everybody tonight, guys. Seriously, I don't. All right. So I'm gonna do Nikki and then Jen Evans and Nan. I think I could do Lori Miller because that's only one question, and then Terry. I'll either do you the first live or you can message me for a private reading. Just because, like I said, I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. If this was my normal, like, if I didn't have to get up in the morning, I would just stay and do it. But I have a very, very long day. Very, 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 very long day tomorrow. I gotta plug in my computer. It's dying on me. Hold on. And I'm gonna have to unplug my heater and I'm gonna freeze. Let me put this heater somewhere else real quick, okay? I need to keep it going because otherwise I'm gonna get really cold. No, I'm ready. Just chill. Give me a couple more minutes. Yeah, that's what I was telling them if they get a hold of me. So Jen Evans, which is Jen's Jewels, get in touch with me. And then Terry, get in touch with me because I don't even think I'm gonna have. I feel bad because it's almost 1 o'clock. I just can't do it. Because by the time I get to bed, it's gonna be like 3, dude. Hey Nikki, are you there? Hello? And if I can't hear this person, then I'm just gonna say
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I'm like, good. Because if I can't hear you again, I was about to be upset.
I'm
How
so
are you
sorry.
doing?
I'm okay, Aura. How are you?
Getting tired. How are you?
I know. So if you want to do mine later, we can do that too. I totally understand.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Whatever. Yeah, it's okay. Do I just email you?
Yeah. So we can do you can do private or we can just like set you up for the next live that I do. It's totally up to you on how you want to do it.
Okay, I'd probably do it private. So however it works best for you.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you want to do it private, I can do it now if you want to. But like I said, I'm tired, but I can do it now if you want it done now.
It's totally I whatever you think is best. Honestly, I trust you. So
totally up to you. I don't know what I feel like is best. I feel like I need to go to sleep.
No, it's okay. I understand.
Only
it's
because I have
okay.
to be up at like 5 and I'm just like, shoot.
No, that's okay. Let's do that then.
Okay. So just if you want to email me.
Okay.
And at thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. Or do you have Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah, I do. I have Facebook, but I don't think I'm like friends with you because when I tried to send it the picture that way, it didn't work. I don't know if I'm messing it up. I feel so old because I should know how to use Facebook.
If you get me on if you can find me on Facebook, it'd be better because emailing is a pain in the butt.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you just want to reach out on Facebook. You found
Okay.
me on, you find me on there, right?
Yeah, I did under the Psychic Sleuth. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, message me on there, and then yeah, we'll set up because I'm like booked out till February, but I'll put you in. I'll squeeze you in.
Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Drive safe tomorrow with the snow.
Yeah, I'm hoping it stops. I don't think it's
Thank
really
you so
sticking,
much.
So
I'm in
thank you,
Minnesota, so
Nikki.
it's bad. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
no, thank you, no, thank you for me on that one.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
All right,
bye.
Thank you. Yeah, 5 is right around the corner. I'm gonna tell Terry. Terry, are you there? Terry?
Yes.
Okay, hi,
Hi.
sweetheart. Mind if we like scheduled a private, or I can do you first the
Yes.
next live that I have and let you know when I'm having it. So depending on what you want, what's best for you.
I'll just do a private.
Okay.
Would that be okay?
So do you have Facebook or Instagram that you can message me on?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Perfect. Can you find me on there? You can find me, everything that's across my screen is how you find me. Like my name's on there. Or the Psychic Sleuth, you can find me that way. And
Okay.
we can do a private. And so I think if you sent I think your donation was the last one I got. So we'll be able to do probably like a 25-minute reading, or probably go longer.
Okay.
Roundabout.
I mean, either way, or I could catch you on your. How often do you do your lives?
Whenever I have time. or
Would
or if something
how
like this happens. So it's kind of
how
one
would
of
I
those things like
know?
I don't know, but if you have me on Facebook, and I can always let you know, hey, I'm going live tonight. But we can
Okay.
always schedule a reading, like just in case you don't catch me live, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Thank you.
I always am good on my readings as long as I know where the people are.
Okay, I just followed you on Facebook.
Perfect. Yeah, so message me there, and if you want a private, we can schedule the private, and then like if I do a live before our private, I can let you know I'm going live, and like you'll be first. Like
Okay,
you and Nikki, if you decide you want to do it that way. It's totally up to you on how you want to do it. Like I said, your donation, it's
Nope.
totally up to you.
Go to bed and get sleep and drive safely.
Thank you. Yeah, I always tend to, my readings go really long.
I bet you are exhausted. Go to bed.
All right. Yes, mother.
Yes, I demand it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. So Jen's Jewels, if you're still here, message me on Facebook or whatever. But sometimes people leave early, and like I said, I have to get up at 5. So hold on. And I have to take the dogs up to get fixed, and so that's 4 hours of sleep for me. So this night I just didn't get through them in time, and I always do my readings as long as I can get in touch with you, as long as you get in touch with me. So, and they can always choose. But we did 4 readings tonight, so, or 3 readings tonight. But Jen's Jules needs to get in touch with me, and then Lori will do your one question if you're still here. I mean, it was one of those things where I was trying to get everybody in, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. I don't think people realize how draining this work is. It's not like I have an infinite amount of energy. And I always tell people at the beginning, if you have to leave early, let me know and we'll catch up, or we'll do you the first live. So if Lori's here, since she's only got one question, we'll just do that real quick. Otherwise, she'll have to message me. We'll do it that. But she's just got one question. So if Lori, if you're still here, click the link and come live and let me know what you want to do real quick. We'll do it's only one question, so we can do that real quick. But I just can't be on for another 2 hours, which is probably what it's going to be if I do Nikki's and hers and Jen's Jules, which that's 3 more readings. So, and it's already 1:00. And I always tell people this in the beginning. So I know, but I'm trying to answer the comments. Like I always make sure people get their readings. No, don't worry about that. I have integrity, so I promise I always take care of them. And if I didn't have to get up so early to take the dogs to get fixed, I would definitely finish tonight. I've read till 4:00 in the morning. It's not a big deal if I don't have to get up at 5. But I have to have them there at 7. So, yeah. Why do people like to fall asleep to my voice? I really need to do meditation videos. You guys are telling me my meditation videos would be viral or something. I really need to do that as long as I can keep the dogs not barking. So is Lori here or what? Lori. Are you here? I don't hear it like that, but maybe I'm supposed to have a soothing voice. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Or I hear that a lot. Lori, are you here? So one question from Nancy Kendrick to Lori, are you here? Lori, are you here? Lori, are you here? Lori, are you here? Lori, Miller, Lori Miller. All right, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know where she went. Okay, can you click the link and please come on so that I can do your one question reading, please? Gets disappointed, trust me. They get their readings. Okay, she needs to click the link. Click the link and come on so that I can you don't have to show your face, but I just need to hear you. Terry said maybe she fell asleep to my voice. That's funny, Terry. You're funny. I can't wait to do our reading. You seem like a sweet woman. Okay. Marcy, let me check. Let me check real quick. What you're saying. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired all of a sudden. Okay. Sounds good, Marcy. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Okay. Hey. Oh my gosh.
Am I done now?
Hey, Lori. So what's your question? Lori, where'd she go? I lost her. Okay. Oh, there she is again. Are you there?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Lori. How are you?
Hi, good.
Can you hear?
Can-
Good. So what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Or am I frozen? Yeah, I can hear
Hi.
you.
It's about my cat. I have a cat that I've had since she was 3 weeks old, and she's oh no, and she's yeah. Hi. I'm oh, you just started buffering here. It's about my cat, a black cat. I'm worried about my cat. She's got a bad tooth, but she's got a lung problem, and they don't know if they can put her out to fix the tooth. Are you guys not hearing me? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is terrible.
I lost you. I lost everybody. I'm so sorry. Um, so can you say that again, please? Lori, are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can you ask that? I lost you. I got kicked out.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm asking about a cat that I've had since she was 3 weeks old. She's very, very attached to me. She's just constantly glued to my side, but she's got a bad tooth, and the vet doesn't want to put her out to take the tooth out because she's got lung problems and she's on steroids. Is there? Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
So first of all, I'm not a vet or anything like that. So you're gonna have to make your own decisions. Like I'm not liable for any of any of this. I do have to tell people that when I'm doing medical stuff. Is there a way to extract the tooth with her being awake? How old is she, by the way? Is she like older?
I'm hearing myself again. I don't. Oh shit. I don't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm hearing myself. What I said like a minute ago. I'm finding it really hard to hear you because I'm hearing myself.
But you can't hear me?
No, now I'm hearing what you just said a minute ago. It's on some kind of weird loop.
So can you hear me if I talk right now?
I'm hearing you and me. I'm hearing both of us.
Okay, do you have me muted on your other thing? Like on your, I don't know, phone or whatever?
I don't know what.
I just want to make sure you're not getting feedback. I'm having such technical difficulties tonight. It's very frustrating. So are you still there? She's on mute. Oh, there she is.
I'm hearing both at the same time. It's so bizarre. I don't know
Well,
what
that's what I'm
other
saying.
thing
Did
I'm
you
just on
exit
the phone.
out of YouTube?
Did I exit out of YouTube? I just followed the link.
Yeah. No, the link is fine, but they're saying like if you're getting feedback from the other like me playing on YouTube while you're in the link. I don't know if that makes sense. Can you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So my question is this something that they can do without putting the cat to sleep? Or, you know, putting her to sedation? I don't know if this is my side or her side, guys, because I've had problems all night because of the weather. So no telling. Lori, if you just want to reach out to me on Facebook or whatever, email, because my technical difficulties are not working tonight. I mean, my technical stuff is not working. She's like frozen in time. I don't know if that's my side or her side. Oh, Terry. I know. It's just one question. I'm just trying to do the one question. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems okay now.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So, as far as the cat, is there a way to do it without sedating the cat?
No, I don't think so.
Like just numbing it?
I don't believe so, but I mean, it's something I can
how
ask.
old is the cat?
About 15.
Okay. So it,
Yeah,
like I
now
said,
I'm
I'm not a vet
hearing
or
us
anything like
again.
that. It's really going to depend on.
I can hear you, but I can also hear
It
what we
really,
said just
I mean,
30 seconds ago.
yeah, they said you have to exit out of YouTube. Right, like Novocaine or something like that. Like not sedation, but you know, like a numbing on the, because that's what I'm
Yeah,
getting. Like,
I'll have to
you asked
ask
the vet
the
about
vet.
that, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because what I'm curious about is this something that he has to be put to sleep for, or is it something they can just like lightly, not put him to sleep, but like lightly sedate, like just kind of give him some calming stuff, you know, but not like put him to sleep. Because like for instance, and this is like something completely different, but my goats, like it's not good to put them to sleep because goats don't do well under anesthesia, but they can use gas for it. You know what I mean? Yes, this is for a vet. As I said, I'm not a vet, I'm not a doctor, but I do give intuitive guidance on this, and I am not liable. But if she wants to ask me this question, this is her question to ask me. Just like I do medical stuff. So I always tell people to ask their vet. So that's what I'm kind of getting with this, is they're giving me the reference to like my goats, how they don't do good under anesthesia, but if they use like a gas, so maybe there's something else that he can use to where it's like a not a full sedation, but yeah, like a local injection, like where it numbs it, but also give him something to like just mellow him out. You know, like I know for dogs they'll give him trazodone. Okay, I don't know what it is for cats. This is just an example. All right, to give him like something that kind of like mellows him out, and do the numbing and then pull it. Ask your vet if that's something you can do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Like Novocaine, but like you don't have him put to sleep, but something that is like that is safe for him, that will kind of like just mellow him out, and then use this Novocaine and do that.
Great. I will definitely
I would ask your vet about that situation, and yeah, and I would ask your vet about that, and then I would see like, what the outcome is. I mean, to me, they show me that it should be able to be done that way, but again, I'm not a vet, so.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'll let you know how it turns out.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you. So for you guys that are new here, I do medical questions, but again, I'm not liable. Okay. And I never diagnose. It's always just, can you ask your vet about this? Can you ask your doctor about this? That's how it works. So, okay. Anybody can always ask whatever they want, but again, that's how I work. All right. So I can usually be asked about any question. It's just, I always let people know that. I have a disclaimer like that. All right. So I'm looking forward to speaking with you, Terry. I've done your reading tonight, but I know I'll be up till 3:00 and then I'll be really screwed. So thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I will see you all soon.